Hi, I'm Mason, and this is Cinema Rewind. We take a look at movies 5 years back and beyond. Today we're talking about the oft-forgotten 1994 film, The Pagemaster, starring Macaulay Culkin, Christopher Lloyd, Patrick Stewart, Whoopi Goldberg, and Frank Welker. This movie is 3/4 animated and the rest is live action. It was made by 20th Century Fox. They weren't huge in the animation game in the beginning, but it all changed whenever they acquired Blue Sky and made all the Ice Age movies, but this is before that.
The plot.
A cowardly boy who buries himself in accident statistics enters a library to escape a storm, only to be transformed into an animated illustration by the Pagemaster. He has to work through obstacles from classic books to return to real life. So Macaulay Culkin's character, Rich, no, not that one, is afraid of everything. No, like everything. From the very beginning, they tell you that he's afraid of everything. His concerned dad sends him to the hardware store to buy nails for a treehouse that Rich is too afraid to be in. As Rich gets on his way, it starts to rain. And Rich finds shelter in a scary library. Local weirdo, Mr. Dewey, the librarian, coerces Rich to get a library card and lets him know where the public telephone is so he can call his parents. But the lines are down because of the storm. Rich finds himself waiting in the library for the storm to pass. He sees a painting and then slips on some water, suffers from some cranial damage because the rest of the movie is in his coma. Don't try to convince me otherwise, there's no magic here, he's in a coma. How do you explain the fact that he's a cartoon now and has to fight Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Long John Silver's, and a dragon before he wakes up? The brain damage helps him face his fear, and he wakes up. He returns home and sleeps in the treehouse his dad was building with 3 new books from the library that were alive in his head. Or are they alive still?
The good stuff.
The animation is brilliant.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Disney quality stuff in a very Disney saturated market in those days. You can tell that 20th Century Fox was trying really hard to be up to par with better films like Beauty and the Beast, The Little Mermaid, and The Lion King. And the music from James Horner is also very good.
The pitfalls.
The dialogue is a little clunky at times. The whole movie has that kids need to read more books feeling the whole time. And the comedy is just ugh.
Messing up my pantyhose. Now I gotta straighten out my Little Mermaid underwear.
How many book puns do we really need? You can only make a spine joke so many times. Also, Christopher Lloyd's character creeps me out a little, a lot.
Welcome to the library, young man.
If I were rich, I'd be super scared. Maybe that's the point.
In conclusion.
This film makes it to bargain bins pretty quick. Even though it has some good stuff, it gets drowned out by all that 90s cheese.
It's the Leaning Tower of Cheese.
I'm Mason, I like movies, and I'll see you next time on